everyone, it's Jen from Tailgate Photography. Today I'm going to do a short personal little video about my journey versus my job. I did a blog about this last year, I believe, which I will link below if you want to read a little bit more about my journey. I'm going to try to do a quick explanation of what we're going through. My husband and I are on a journey to start a family. We started this journey 3 years ago. In October of last year, we got pregnant with our first baby. Exciting time. We were both over the moon excited when our fertility medication finally worked. Unfortunately, in November, on the 20th of November, at about 9.5 weeks, I lost the baby due to a miscarriage. I went through everything, including blaming myself, but it was nothing I did. The doctor called it a spontaneous miscarriage. No signs, felt great. But it was a hard time for us. So we took the last few months and healed. I healed physically and emotionally, and my husband emotionally, because it affects the dads just as much as the moms. We now have our baby Peak is now our angel, and I fully believe that we are going to have our rainbow baby. So hopefully, fingers crossed, we start medication on Monday. But this week is Canadian Infertility Awareness Week. So I wanted to shed a little bit of light about how many people are actually dealing with infertility, miscarriages, and going through all this pain to get their family. I didn't realize how many people were going through this until I started to go through it. I've met so many people, just friends that not close friends, but like friends and acquaintances that I never knew went through this or had a hard time to get pregnant or, suffered miscarriages, because it's not talked about. And I think it should be, because nothing helps more than talking about it. I've been very open with my journey these past 3 years. I'm not ashamed that I'm going through this, and I'm not ashamed that I had a miscarriage. It was not my fault. It should be talked about, because like I said, it helps. Words help. Hearing other people's stories help. It inspires people. So I've been a photographer. I'm a newborn and portrait photographer. I do weddings as well, but I focus on newborn and portrait photography for 13 years now. And the last 3 years, I've really put my all into newborn photography. Maternity, newborn, and family, but I've been taking a lot of courses online about newborn photography to learn every bit of safety and posing and everything you can learn. I've learned the past few years about newborn photography. I did a blog not all that long ago on how to choose your newborn photographer. I will link it below in the video description, but some really important things that you want to consider when hiring a newborn photographer are that they know exactly everything they need to know about keeping your baby safe. That's the most important thing. Posing your baby, you have to make sure when you pose them that there's still circulation. You're not putting their chin in the wrong position and cutting off their airway. Like, there's so much that you need to know about newborn photography and doing it safely, that's the number one thing you should definitely either inquire about if they don't have that on their website, or don't talk about it. Like, you should definitely inquire that they know all the safety, because you're trusting your photographer with your baby, and you want to make sure that everything is very, very safe and that your baby is in a safe environment. That's very, very important. Cherish every minute. Like, take lots of photos. If anything, like, the last few years have really made me put life into perspective, and you have to cherish every moment. You have to live every day to the fullest, and in the end, like, all you have is photos, and make memories and take photos, and and cherish them and cherish everything about them. I think that's so important, and I think that's why photography is so important. And get in the photos. Like, I'm really bad for not getting into photos. You know, I like to be on the other side of the camera, but you know, in the end, you should be getting in the photos with your children, not just getting photos done of your children, but you get in with your children, no matter what you feel like. You want to make those memories and have those memories with your kids. Thank you for tuning in to my channel again for this video. I just want to be a voice for, you know, infertility struggles and miscarriages. And you know, when I went through our miscarriage, we had an outpouring of love and support, and you know, people that we've known but never knew their story. And it's inspired us, it's given us hope, and we're not going to give up. We are going to keep working towards our rainbow baby, and hopefully this year will be our year, but we'll take it one step at a time starting tomorrow. So positive vibes, whatever you want to send to us would be greatly appreciated. And you know, if you want to share your story, please reach out. I will post my links below, and I will include some links to some Canadian fertility awareness, infertility awareness websites and things like that as well, if you want to check those out, because they really, really help. I follow them all on Instagram and on Facebook, and you know, hearing different stories, they share people's stories, and it's an inspiration. So again, thank you very much for watching my video. It's a little personal, a little raw, but that's what I wanted to share with you guys tonight. So don't forget to like, subscribe, and share, and I will see you next time. Thanks for listening. Bye.